Hello everyone and welcome to another royal reading. It is a wild and windy day outside. The dog is walking around shouting because when the wind blows, it does something to him. So you might hear sort of yapping, yappy, huskies don't yap, but just shrieks more like in the background occasionally. And because it's wild and windy outside, and it's generally quite wild and windy out in the world at the moment, a cold, cruel world, we are going to South Park again. We are going to stay in cartoon land for today. And for this very first reading, we're going to use the new MadWorldTarot. And because you asked, we're going to find out how William felt about that episode of South Park, the worldwide privacy tour. Did he watch? We've got the Friends card that popped out here, the Three of Cups. Friends allegedly sent him clips of it. And did he watch? Did he enjoy it? Did he think it was karma come calling, or did he think, oh, poor has-been, undeserved? And if there's more, will he be watching? Not exactly highbrow, but as I say, it's a cold, cruel world out there. And so we're going to stay with cartoon characters today. We're going to remind you, as I shuffle the new MadWorldTarot a little bit more, that this is just a tarot reading for entertainment purposes. It is all just my opinion, all speculation. Read on the royals because they're archetypal. And there is a disclaimer in the box below. And one more. And please read it. And form your own opinions. There you go. Shout, shout, shout. We're ready. There's the communication card that's come flying out. And the devil also. We'll put scratch back. Don't think we want to see him today. But I always shuffle in when things like that come piling out. Shuffle him back in. Oops. Cards are very jumpy. It's that wild wind. What is in the air? What is in the offing? Something. And so 5-card reading. William and Catherine looking spectacular at the BAFTAs yesterday evening. Very glamorous. Very happy, carefree kind of a vibe. Aren't we having a good time? Don't we look great? Aren't we enjoying being in each other's company? Very, very sexy, very, as I say, glamorous. And can't have gone down well in Montecito, where they are still probably hiding from all the scandal and all the mockery that's come from South Park and various other things. We've got the Ace of Swords being held aloft, the crown. That's the wind, and that's what the wind does to you when you're a little bit senile and you're a husky. But that is the Ace of Swords as our underlying energy, and that is the crown held aloft with that sword of truth and justice, and it's clarity, it's wisdom, it's I would say justice. I always get a sense of justice from that Ace of Swords. William feels, and this is pure speculation on my part, but William feels like the crown has triumphed, truth has prevailed, and we all see now clearly what is going on in Montecito. If South Park can pillory them as much as they did with really incredible detail, attention to detail, then there it is. Pleased, I would say. This is not ha 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 or Schadenfreude or anything like that. It's just clarity, truth. So the situation, what's the situation? The actual card, victory. He does feel victorious. There you go. I won. It's not nasty. It's I kept my dignity, and the royal family has kept its dignity with that crown held aloft with that sword. We stayed on the true path, the path of not commenting, not stooping down to their level, not reacting, And it stood us in good stead. That was good advice, that never explain, never complain thing, and go about it through more diplomatic channels. And yeah, that was them yesterday. Glowing, glossy, as I say, pleased with each other, pleased with the situation, but not don't put nastiness into what I'm saying. I don't mean it in a nasty way at all. I mean it genuinely, just enjoying themselves, enjoying the rewards of what they have been through, and the way they have carried themselves, and the way they have stood upright in the face of all these attacks that they have been on the receiving end of, and it's been good for them. Let's see, did he actually sit down and watch? I hope he has a better home cinema-y kind of a room than the Harkles do in Montecito. What foul decor they have. But did he watch? We got Three of Cups in reverse. That Three of Cups is friends, and this card came bouncing out in the pre-shuffle, I think. Was it this reading or another? I did restart this reading and then got distracted with a coughing fit and various things, so I stopped and restarted. So it might have been in the previous attempt, but the card came out to 3. That's friends. Friends watched. He didn't watch. The friends watched for him. That's precisely what the rumour said, and then would have told him, or perhaps sent choice bits on that were around on Twitter or wherever, little clips of things, hopefully to amuse him and make him laugh. But that's friends, and that's friends in the reverse. That's friends quietly behind the scenes, secretly watching and saying, this you might enjoy. So did he enjoy what he saw? The things that were sent to him, he certainly didn't actually sit down and watch it, according to these cards anyway. Did he enjoy what he was seeing? 8 of Pentacles in reverse. No, this wasn't funny for him. It wasn't funny for him. It's the 8 of Pentacles is the card of mastery, the card of hard work, of earning your reward by, putting your shoulder to the wheel and putting in effort. He thinks it's effort that's been misspent, and I don't think he means South Park. They're entitled to make a comedy show if they want to. I think he more thinks it's Harry's effort that's gone to waste, and his own effort that's gone to waste in trying to improve the situation with Harry and trying to manage him even in the past, trying to put him to work, trying to make something useful out of him. That sounds incredibly patronizing, but it's the energy that I'm getting, that he thinks, well, that was a waste of time. I put all that hard work into the situation, into my younger brother, trying to make something of the mess, and now South Park has gone and they have shown the whole world what is really going on, playing drums outside the polo on the front lawn and all that kind of stuff. We've all got a pretty clear idea now of what William and the rest of the royals have been dealing with for many years, and more barking and more shouting. So does he think then that this is justice, this is karma, that Harry deserved it, he got what was coming to him? Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is a reward. But it's an upright card, it's money. And it's about choosing that path of money. So William says, well, that's what you chose. You chose the big bucks, you chose the big deals, you chose California, all those Silicon Valley types, Oprah, Ellen, Tyler Perry. You wanted that. You went for that. And you got something you might not have expected, but that's why. So yeah, it bothers him, the money side of it, that Harry was so easily bought or fell so easily for the temptation of this coin that's been held out. This is purely my opinion. I am interpreting these cards very simply for entertainment purposes, but he already had so much, and so much effort had been put into him. Why do this? Why go? And I'm being drawn now to the next underlying energy, which is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, taking the rest of the cards out of the way. And that's the royal family, and that's been sitting here, and my eyes only now just been drawn to it. That's just honoring the royal family, throwing away that legacy, because the Ten of Pentacles is a legacy card, throwing away that legacy to chase that quite elusive pentacle, that big giant pentacle. Threw away all of those smaller pentacles, but so many of them, for that one big one. And if there's more, will William be on the phone to the producers and saying, please stop? Or will he be watching? Or how will he feel in future about this if it carries on? And it's a big card, the Last Judgment, it's called. It's the Judgment card normally. It's an awakening when it's upright. It's the second coming. It's a revelation. It's an insight. It's a choice point. It's decisions. And when it's in reverse, it's a bad decision, and Harry is going to be judged by this. He's going to be his worth that William worked so hard on over here is going to be condemned basically by South Park. If there's more, that's it. That's how William sees it. It's going to be a sentence, basically. Judgment is a sentence. And I don't usually see the card in that very harsh, very legal way of, okay, now you're being found guilty and now we're going to sentence you for whatever you've done wrong. But I'm getting that off this card. My mind was really going along the lines of karma and retribution when I thought of this reading and the questions I wanted to ask, because I don't just do free-flowing readings when I'm reading on this channel. I do in other circumstances, but not here, because I want as much clarity as I can get. And there it is. There's that sense of retribution and the sense of justice. It's an injustice, really, the Judgment card, but it is. That is how you're going to be stained. That is how you're going to be regarded and valued and considered in future, your decision to chase this big coin. So he personally is seeing the crown is safe. It's being held aloft. There's a lot of clarity around the situation. He personally is okay. Friends watched. He feels though. He feels that something was thrown away, effort and hard work was thrown away to chase that big coin, and it's going to go badly for Harry in future if there is more. And we're going to go on now to the next reading where we're going to ask if there is going to be more. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you over there.